Okay, how's it guys? Welcome back to Team B. Look, in Durban, those Durbanites, KwaZulu-Natal people, this weekend is a bit cold and rainy and yeah, just ugly weather. So those days where we don't get to actually go and fish, when the weather conditions are not ideal, I take my time to go through my tackle, throw out all the stuff that I'm not using, put the new stuff in that I am using, make sure my leaders and all that type of thing are right. So yeah, basically this weekend I've sent my reels off for servicing. I use a guy by the name of Rudy Herman. He's also got a fishing channel called Fishing with Rudy. Please go check him out. He's got an awesome channel, very informative. And if you guys are looking for any real maintenance or services, please hit me up with a comment below and I'll give him your number. He's really good. Those reels come back good as new. Anyway, moving on to the bait side of things. As I mentioned to you, I've got that tiger comp coming up soon. So I'm sort of leaning into a couple of baits that I've bought for that, and that I'd like to go through with you. So I've seen the guys get a lot of success on the Afri-jigs. So I bought myself a couple of Afri-jigs, guys. That's what they look like there. This color on the top is called a Bulldog Gold. So it's more of a natural color. And then I've got a black and red. And then I've also got a black and purple. So guys, yeah, I'm really keen to give those a try. They say you can even put a little fillet on the back of it. Almost like a swim jig basic vibe on that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and then I want to try use some swim baits this year, but not only for the tiger. You know, we're coming up to the spawning season or pre-spawn, and those fish tend to either feed up on the pre-spawn, just before the pre-spawn, and then during spawning they get very territorial and very aggressive. So anything coming out of their nest, especially smaller fish that are trying to eat their eggs, they basically don't even try and eat them, they just try and kill them. And yeah, so those aggressive fish, we need to target them with something, and 6 Cents brought out a bait recently that I think will do the job. Not only will it help, versatile, will help me in the tiger comp, but also I think will help me during the spawning season for the bass. So guys, yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, it's the 6 Cents sweep. I'll bring you guys close in to have a look just now. I bought it in two colors. This is like a reddish color, red and black, gold reactor. So I bought it in a gold reactor color, and then I also bought it in, oopsie, throwing them away. Okay, I can't see the color on here, but I think this is like a shad, sexy shad color. So yeah, I bought it in that. I'll give you guys a close-up of that now. So guys, just want to talk about that bait a bit before I unbox it. Basically, it uses a 7.0 or 8.0 weighted hook, which is very, very hard to get here at the moment, especially in the bass stuff. So you have to sort of start looking on the saltwater side of stuff to get that weighted hook. I found one. I'm going to show you which it is now. It's sort of reasonably priced. The owner ones are, they're about 75 or 80 rand, or actually more, 150 rand a hook for the owners. But BKK has got a range that's a lot more affordable and does the job 100%. So guys, the plan is I'm just going to show you the bait, the difference between this bait and some other baits in the range of those baits, and you know what 6 Cents have done to compensate. And then I'm going to hook it up and hopefully give you guys a little preview of it in my swimming pool. Guys, just a little underwater footage and a little bit of top water footage, just so you guys can see the action of the lure. And you know, if you're looking at buying something like that, you've got an understanding of how it swims and how to work it. All right, cool. I'm going to bring you in now, and then we can go through the lures. Okay, so guys, this is basically the 6 Cents sweep. I'll take them out the package now for you. There's the other color. Alright, so let's unbox this one. Excuse me, I've already got one hand now. So yeah, I have used this one a little bit, so that's what it looks like. Nice 3D eyes. and it is super soft. Okay, so what I was talking about when I was speaking to you guys is this, right? A conventional swim bait, you see a lot of them have a long thin profile, and the area between the bigger portion of the swim bait and the end of the swim bait is usually long and thin. Now the reason they have this long thin piece, like this is a 6 cents whale, is because of the action. You see this long thin piece that narrows out? That's what gives that lure all the action. Alright, but if you feel that texture and you feel this texture, this is way softer than what this is. So what they've actually done is, the profile of the bait is bigger, but the actual plastic that they've used, the soft plastic, is a lot softer. So the action that they've lost in the length here, they've gained by just making it a lot softer. So you see there, this one doesn't jiggle as much, but check at that one. Alright, same, this is a Divan, a swim bait from 6 cents, same thing. You see how it narrows out quite a lot from, say, midway of the lure backwards, and that's to get that swimming action on the boot. So yeah guys, very clever what they've done here. It's not that big of a bait if you look at it against the whale, but the profile of it is a lot bigger, and I think, yeah, that's gonna do the damage in the spawn time for me. Alright guys, this is the mammoth hook that you have to hook it up with. So this is an 8-0, you can go 7-0 as well. So yeah, it's got a little underspin attached to it, and yeah, it looks like a big hook guys, but you'll see now once I've baited it up, it's actually not. It's pretty awesome, the way that it fits into here, and it's a keel weighted hook as I mentioned. Alright, let's just take a look at one of these before I hook it up for you. Alright guys, sorry, quick adjustment there. Had to just put the camera down so that I can actually open this up for you. Okay, so this is what the gold reactor looks like. So we've got like a big orange belly into a gold color, black top, and then a blue face with the red 3D eyes. I think that's pretty like awesome. I think the tigers will like that. It's got these little pectoral fins, I think it's called, and then you've got your dorsal fin and your anal fin. So yeah, pretty awesome. Alright, so let's get to baiting this up or hooking it up. Right, so on your hook you've got your little screw lock. I'm going to put that in. So guys, one little tip that I found online, always put your screw lock with your fish upside down. So let's go in and start turning. And then one more. There we go. Okay, so if you put your fish upside down when you start turning it, it always comes into the exact right place when you're done. Right, so just make sure that this one is sideways like that. That's perfect. Alright guys, so then I don't know if you can see that, sorry, go to this side. Then you'll line your hook up. As you can see on the last bit of your slot with the 8-0, there's where it must go in, right at the back, and you can see it lines up identically. So what I do guys, pull this to the side, then I push the lure forward. When it bends, you can find that back part of the hook, just feel where it's coming out and that it's coming out in the center. Okay, so coming out of the center there, and then you just push through. Alright, so let's just sort that out. Sorry. Oh, this would happen now. Okay, so that's basically what you're left with. As you can see on the front here, it's got 3 places where you can I just like to take it back and just give it a little hook so that it's weedless. Alright, and this is the way the bait sits. It's got the little underspin at the bottom, the little gap where the sinker goes into sort of hides that kill weighted hook, and then from the front your hook sitting nice and straight. Alright, so guys, that's how to hook that up. What you can do is, I've also seen online, take a toothpick, you push it through the bottom here, and you cut either side of the toothpick off on either side, and that will stop the hook from raising out of the bait itself. You might say, but you're gonna damage your hookup ratio, but it's not. So if that hook sits like that and you've got that piece locked, when they bite down, I don't know if you can see that, when they bite down, it doesn't affect that hook coming out. So all it does is stop the hook from sliding up and out of the bait. Alright guys, I hope that's made a bit of sense to you, and that you've seen now how to rig this thing. This thing looks absolutely awesome in the water. I'm going to go throw it in the pool now, and you guys can have a look and decide for yourself. Alright, just other swim baits from 6th Sense as well. Don't forget these harder versions. These do work, and I think this is the Hyper Crank. They've got another one as well, which I use often. I even use them for saltwater. I was throwing it for snook the other day. So yeah guys, don't leave these out of your arsenal. The 6th Sense whale, this is a proven lure. This swim bait is awesome, especially in this color guys, this Pro Blue. If you're going to get yourself something, get this, fish it on a keel weighted hook, 5/0, and you won't be sorry. You'll thank me later. The Divine series of the swim baits, this is an awesome trailer for something like a spinner bait or a chatterbait or a jig, anything like a Divine swim jig. This will do the job for you. Alright, anyway guys, let's go outside and have a look at the new 6th Sense sweep.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's on. Okay guys, so here's this lure. I'm going to chuck it in the pool, and then I'm going to get Jakey to see if we can see how it swims. Right Jake, I'm going to throw it in. Just a pointed thing. Okay Jakey, one more time. One more time, boy.
Okay. Yeah, turn it slowly. Come close, hey, very close. Come very close.
How's it, guys? Okay, so that's a little review of the 6 cent sweep. I hope it was the information was helpful, and yeah, at least you guys can see sort of how the bait swims and whatnot. And yeah, if you like this type of thing, please let me know. Every time I get a new bait or something to that effect, I can go and do a little review and tell you guys how, when and where to fish it, or how I would fish it anyway. Like I said, by any means a pro, but yeah, I just like to share my experiences with all of you, and hopefully in some way that can help you. Alright guys, until next time, keep well, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers for now.